Hook these bad boys up. Let's go ahead and hook the right signal up first. Now the right side is the blue one, so go ahead and if you can get that blue one first. Okay, what you do is you just put you undo the bolt here like this, and then okay, the wire, it leaves the wires exposed. Now what you want to do is you want to leave the serrated washer, that's called a star washer. You want to leave that to the outside of the bracket, and then the ground wire and the washer and everything on the inside. The reason for that star washer is it's cool because it kind of digs into the bracket there, so you don't have to over tighten these screws when you put the lights in. These are hollow, and if you over tighten them you could break them, so that's just a nice little thing to keep it from rotating on there. So anyway, you just slide the wires up into that little slot, and then go ahead and run the bolt into the light. And just snug them up right now. We're going to have to adjust them a little bit, so just run that in there and then we'll continue on. Okay, now we can run our wires up into the headlight housing. Now I found it's easier to go ahead and take the bolt out of the back here and swivel the headlight up just a little bit. That way you can feed the wires down under this track and through this square hole in here, and then up under this bracket and then up into the housing. It's a little easier. You may want to try it without, but I did it that way, and then I fed both wires up into the housing. So you can go ahead and put that back down there and hook the bolt through, and then we'll hook them up. Now before we go any further, I forgot myself, so it's really important that you change the lenses on these lights to the amber or the yellow color. In every state, I think it's illegal to run red lights on the front, so make sure you change the lens to amber or yellow color. It's in your kit there. If you have a hard time, you take the little screw out of the inside here, and if you have a hard time prying that lens out, just take a big plier and twist it out a little bit. It just pushes in there and then tightens in with the little screw there. So go ahead and change those, and then be careful when you're snugging these bolts, these nuts up on the back, or the bolt on the back. It's a hollow bolt, and you don't need to get it too tight because of that star washer holds it. So just snug those in place. I like the lights to be parallel to the ground. I think it looks a little better. I see a lot of guys, they angle them up and it doesn't look quite as right to me, so but it's up to your own discretion on that. So when you get all this set, these two little holes here are for wire ties, and they should be in your wiring kit there. So go ahead and wire tie your wires underneath. Make sure you look from both sides to make sure you can't see wires hanging out. That'd be kind of ugly. So anyway, there you have it. Double check them one more time. They will flash really bright and fast if you don't have your real lights on. They'll slow down once you get your real lights hooked up. So anyway, there you have it. They look great.